What, did you guys think I was going to leave off on like a sentimental note? We still got shit to do here at Spyro. What? Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to Spyro the Dragon Reignited. Last time, we beat Gnasty Nork, and this time, we collected Magnus once more, right? We did pick up Magnus last episode of the
Gnasty's
PS1.
ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Gnasty's treasure hoard, but the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
So it is official, I was just spacing the fuck out. We're going to be going into Gnasty's loot. Alrighty. And this is actually my third favorite level in the game. I didn't really want to talk about it much because, just in case people didn't, you know, like know about it beforehand, I didn't really want to spoil the fun of Gnasty's loot. But yeah, I mean, unless you watch the review, but outside of that, yeah, Gnasty's loot is a really, really fun level. You get to fly in it. Ain't that some shit, right? Right? This level's great. It's like this big level. It's like really confined, but you get to just zoom around here. And I remember back in the PS1, or back in the PS3, because that's the way I played Spyro 1. When I was younger, I would spend like hours just flying around here. I just thought it was a lot of fun because I didn't feel restricted with the, like I did with the time limit. Despite like once you beat a time limit, the flight levels, you can always go back and they don't time you the same way. It's different. You're not timed down. It's like a time trial goes up. So the idea here is that we get to chase around after a few thieves. I think it's about 4 thieves. And each thief has a key, and each key unlocks another door, and that door will allow us to go higher and higher and higher. And the higher we go, the higher we can fly. So the way that it works in this level is that Spyro can only fly at the point of his maximum jump. So if he can jump this high, that's as high as he'll be able to fly. But if he jumps from a higher point in the level, he can fly higher, if that makes sense. So right behind the store is a motor of some kind. That's a little weird. Well, I guess we're gonna have to find a way to open this door. And lucky for us, we can fly a little bit higher, which means we can fly up to this area, and we can find this thief. And this thief's really easy. He runs around a figure-8 pattern. He's not very challenging. Once you figure out that his pattern is figure-8, all you gotta do is just cut him off in a straight line, and then yeah, he's not very hard. He's making me look bad by saying he's not hard, but I'll get him eventually. And yeah, so we grab this one. Honestly, the hardest thief is probably the first plane, because you have to deal with like a building. Like you gotta like fly around a building to keep up with him. And that doesn't sound like it would be difficult, but like in practice it's a little difficult because the plane is a little faster than you, and you gotta keep up with him. And the only way to keep up with him is by hugging the walls. And that could be a little challenging when it's like a big plane, like a big wall thing. So the plane's gonna fly. We're gonna climb a little bit so we can keep up with him. If we try and like outmaneuver him, he'll fly over us. So like if we try and cut him off, he's just gonna fly over us. So we gotta keep up with him. But before we do that, we might as well see if we can take out any of these like reinforced chests. Or maybe I don't do that. Maybe I wait until I can fly a little higher. I don't remember what I did. But yeah, you see how he's like out racing us? We can't catch up with him. Eventually, I just wait for him, and he comes back. He'll fly under these pipes. Don't follow him when he flies under the pipes because you won't be able to keep up with him then. Because since you're following him, you're not traveling the shortest distance, so that means he's constantly going to gain on you, or he's going to constantly lose you. So you want to take as tight a turn as possible, and when he goes through the pipes, you're going to want to just keep hugging the corner. Eventually you'll get him. Eventually you'll get close enough to get him, and then you'll just flame him. It's really weird. In Spyro 1, the PS1 version, it was like they seemed further away. In this game, they seemed closer to you. It's like this really weird optical illusion that's going on. Despite them being like the same distance. It's weird. But eventually we're gonna like cut him off. So long as you keep up with him, you should be fine. They seem a lot slower in the PS4 version, but I don't know. Maybe it's because Spyro feels a little faster. But eventually you cut him off and you can like burn him like that. Boom. And with this key, we get to open up this door right over here. Bada bing, bada unlock. There we go. And now there's one more door, which means there's one more thief, which means that thief is right over here. He's also in a plane. And this thief is fun. He jumps down into these tunnels right here. It's the magma tunnels. And the best way to keep up with him is just to hug the corners. Hug the walls as best you can. While you're in the tunnel, watch out for the pipe at the very end of the tunnel. It is like this really weird height where like as you're turning, it'll always be right there to hit you for some reason. But so long as you keep up with him, you should be a-okay. This guy's flying a lot slower than the first guy, so he wasn't too bad to hit. Which means now I can unlock this door, which gives me the ability to fly at the highest point, which means I'll be able to get anywhere. There we go. So now I can fly at any point. If I land on the ground and fly from there, I can get back up here. So that's all it means. It is fantastic. So now we're gonna start lighting up all these fireworks. I think I missed that one, but that's fine. Oh, blew that one up. And did I get the guys over here? Nope, I didn't. Look at that, look at that. Almost there. There we go. And that's all the reinforced chests. Which means that is all the gems in... Excuse you, I said all the gems outside Gnasty Nork's little self-love cave. You'll see what I mean in a second. I actually really like what they did with Gnasty Nork's lair, where he's all his stuff is at. I really like what they did here. So inside Gnasty Nork's little house, we're gonna pick up a bunch of purple gems, as well as find a bunch of bomb crates and some self-motivational posters, as well as a bunch of love letters to Gnasty Nork, the hero of our travels, the hero of our game. Gnasty Nork has a bunch of posters that are all about confidence and passion and whatever, and you can read them. They're really funny. Imagination, I can't read that, hold on. The sky's the limit or some shit. Hold up, I'm trying to zoom this in. Knowledge is the power to turn dragons to crystal. Patience is for dragons, you know, like, oh, it's so funny. It's so great. I can't read teamwork, that's too small for me. But what else does it say over here? Imagination rhymes with devastation to protect the fools in this nation, or whatever. It's not about being the best, it's about something. Oh my goodness. Confidence. There's nothing standing in the way except for a purple tiny dragon. Oh, come on. This is fantastic. Life in plastic. But that does it for Gnasty Nork's loot, Gnasty's loot, and that does it for Spyro the Dragon.
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Gnasty Nork, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Gnasty Nork and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Gnasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
A minion, Bob, is a lawyer? Okay. It's one of Gnasty's lawyers. Okay, just kidding. Well, anyway, guys, thank you all for watching Spyro the Dragon Reignited. There's still one more video for the PS4 version. I was going to go up today as well. It's going to be the skill points. But I want to thank you guys all for sticking around, and I'll see you all for True Crimes Streets of LA. Peace.